fucking hands on the ground!
Okay.
He killed my aunt and uncle! Fucking shoot him!
It's not up to us, Rose, I can't!
Your friend, Lorna, she showed courage.
There are a lot of theories about what could happen in Season 2 of The Night Agent. The show, based on Matthew Quirk's novel, follows Peter Sutherland, an FBI agent who uncovers a big conspiracy in the White House. While the first season didn't end on a huge cliffhanger, there are still some loose ends that Season 2 could explore. At the end of Season 1, Peter and Rose figured out who the traitor was, which leaves the direction for the next season a bit unclear. Since Season 1 used up all the material from the book, Season 2 will need to create new challenges for Peter and the gang. This gives the creators a chance to take the story in fresh directions.
Take the wheel! Rose, take the wheel!
Netflix hasn't revealed much about what Season 2 will actually be about, but it's confirmed that the show is switching to an anthology format. This means that while Peter and the others might make a few appearances, the new season will focus on different characters and a whole new story. The official description for Season 2 is pretty vague, but we do know that Peter is now an official night agent, though what exactly his mission will be is still a mystery. Even Gabriel Basso, who plays Peter, isn't sure what's in store for the new season. He mentioned that the writers and the show's creator, Shawn Ryan, will reach out to him later to get his input, but right now, they're still figuring out the overall direction of the show. But no matter what the plot turns out to be, Season 2 is definitely something fans are excited about. In Season 1, Rose and Peter came together because of her connection to the case involving her aunt and uncle. After solving that case, it's unclear what role Rose will play in Season 2. However, if she's going to team up with Peter again, she'll need a solid reason for being involved in whatever Peter is investigating. While Peter dives into international crimes, Rose could shift focus and help the government tackle cyber crimes. Unlike Peter, Rose isn't trained as an FBI agent, so it makes sense that she could use her skills as a cybersecurity expert in a new role. She might even end up working for the government, helping Peter with his investigations when the need arises. That said, Rose will likely have her own storyline in Season 2 that doesn't involve Peter as much. At the start of Season 1, it was revealed that Rose used to be the CEO of a tech company but lost her job after a data breach damaged the company's reputation.
Rose? Rose? Rose?
Yeah?
Hey,
What's happening?
we have to get out of here right now.
Season 2 could show Rose rebuilding her life, and her relationship with Peter might take a backseat as she focuses on her own journey. Since Peter will be dealing with international cases, they won't always be together, which opens the door for Rose to take on a new chapter. Maybe she'll start her own cybersecurity firm, with the government as a potential client, or maybe she'll focus on uncovering why Adam betrayed her and stole her company. Whatever happens, it looks like Rose will have a lot on her plate outside of Peter. One thing I think most of us can agree on is that Peter's dad might still be alive. Crazy twist, right? In The Night Agent, Peter's dad, Peter Sutherland Sr., was a key part of his story. Peter always believed his dad was innocent and wanted to clear his name, especially since he died with the whole country thinking he was a traitor. But in the final episode, we found out that Peter's dad was actually the traitor, and that definitely shifted how Peter saw him. But here's where it gets interesting. What if his dad didn't really die in that car accident? Since he was labeled a traitor, it's possible he faked his death and went into hiding. The government gave him a choice: spy on the people who made him steal secrets or go to prison. If the people he was working for found out he was spying on them, they would have probably killed him. So yeah, it's not that crazy to think Peter's dad might still be out there, especially considering how much Peter doesn't know about him. Another thing we're thinking might happen in Season 2 is that Gordon Wick could be the main villain. Peter had a lot of enemies, and Wick was definitely one of the biggest threats. He's a billionaire running the conspiracy, and was the one who hired Ellen and Dale to take out Rose and anyone standing in the way of his plans.
This way, go. This way. We can't go back.
While people like Vice President Redfield and Diane Farr were caught in Season 1, Wick managed to escape in the finale. Though Wick played the villain role in Season 1, he wasn't the main antagonist, even though he was behind a lot of the chaos. That might change in Season 2. Wick could return to get revenge on Peter for ruining his plans, or he might come up with new schemes to gain even more power. Either way, he's definitely someone Peter will probably have to face off against in the next season. Also, in the Season 1 finale, Peter took off on a plane, kicking off his journey as a night agent. The teaser for Season 2 shows him in several different locations, including Thailand. What exactly he's doing there is still up in the air, but with his set of skills, he might be handling more international conspiracies. Alternatively, he could be looking into what his father was accused of. Peter's new role fits him perfectly. He's not only stopped the metro bombing in Season 1, but he also uncovered a huge conspiracy involving powerful people in the government. However, it's unclear if he'll be spying or investigating in his new role as a night agent. Now that he's saved the president and she owes him, Peter will likely be working on high-level projects that other government agents don't even know about.
Oh my God!
What are you doing? I told you I'd call you when we were done.
What the fuck? You know him?
I can explain. Please.
Additionally, there's a good chance Adam could be part of Season 2. After Peter heads off to take on a secret mission, Rose decides to return to California. In Season 1, we found out that Adam, her business partner, was behind the cyber attack at her company. Now that Rose is heading back to California, she's got to face the fallout from what happened and figure out why Adam betrayed her. Since Adam plays such a big part in Rose's backstory, he might show up in Season 2. Plus, if his cyber crimes involve stealing top-secret government info, it could bring Rose and Peter back together to tackle the issue. Adam's betrayal and the mess at Rose's company could be a big part of the new season's plot. Another thing to consider is that the Night Agent Season 1 wasn't afraid to kill off major characters like Hawkins, Cisco, and Monks. Some of them seemed like they'd stick around, but the show had no problem shaking things up. This trend definitely raised the stakes and made the story more intense. Given that Season 2 is an anthology, it's likely we'll see some important characters bite the dust to make way for new faces in future seasons. If no key characters are killed off in Season 2, it could make things feel a little less thrilling than the first season. Keeping the audience on edge by making sure no one's safe would definitely ramp up the suspense for Season 2. And that's that for today's video. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next one. Your suggestions for future videos are always welcome in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay in the loop. And if you want, you can share your thoughts about this video in the comments.